2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Strap yourself in because we're about to get started for this wonderful tournament. Let's go. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey, thrilled to have you with us here. I've got Rich Beam beside me in the booth, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Rich, as we head into the action of TPC Summerlin, I'd call it a ball striker's golf course because you've got to keep it in play, but it's not easy with all those canyons through the front nine especially.
It can certainly be a little visually intimidating, but still, I think that most players who come this week, let's face it, we're in Las Vegas, baby. We're here for the action. We're here to, take it on, aren't we? We're not bowing down to this golf course. We're not bowing down to all the casinos down there. We're here to take them on. And I think that players that take it on, I think that off the tee shots, they can reduce some of these holes to nothing. And if you hit some bad shots at the wrong time, well, you're going to crap out. I mean, it's just the way things happen around here in Las Vegas. I love this golf course because it does favor the bold, and that's what you want to see. You want to see birdies galore, and that's what you get by the winners. The guys that are struggling to make birdies, and it takes them 3, 4, 5 holes to make birdies, it's tough. I love this golf course. It's a blast.
Now to the first hole.
And y'all already know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Getting to the cash on that grass, you know what I'm saying? On the grass, getting to the cash, slinging that iron, you know what I'm saying? We back with another one, Shriners Open. You feel me? It's a blessing to be alive. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch y'all down the field. Hopefully we can, wing this one.
Wow, that was just striped. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Well, Rich, let's take us through the opening approach here at TPC Summerlin.
The approach shot plays just a little bit downhill. You got a little false front there on that green you need to be aware of.
Yeah, well played.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
And this one is for his par. Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. And unfortunately, it's going to be a drop shot to begin the day.
Starting off with a bogey at first, not tragic. You got a lot of holes to make it up. Let's see how they deal with it going forward.
That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. This is his second shot. Well, that's great distance control. Pin high there. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
A little bird tells me this is for birdie.
Yeah, nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole.
That's a way to get back on track on the greens. Nice putt.
He finds himself in a share of third place.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
As we head to the third, Rich, take us through it.
Yeah, par 5 for the members, par 4, though, in this tournament. Tee shot out to the right-hand side, very generous area indeed. But the second shot, straight back up to the hill. You got to carry a canyon and a deep bunker fronting this green. This green is historically a little on the firm side as well, so getting it close with your second is nearly impossible. Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
The third hole at TPC Summerland has been converted from a par 5 down to a 4, Rich, which makes his second shot much tougher.
Second shot across the ravine to a green that's surrounded by bunkers. Should you find the green in two putts from there will be just fine. But watch out, big numbers abound should you start missing this green out to the right.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Didn't that look good for a long time? He has this putt to save his par. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
Oh, that's a clutch par. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. Let's go back and have a look at the fourth hole. It's quite a big, long par 4.
Yes, down the hill, big bunker on the right-hand side. Those trees on the left also in play for wayward shots. Second shot plays downhill to a green with no bunkers on the left-hand side, but a massive false front over there that must be avoided.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. And a chance to move into a tie for second here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
Putting for par. Wow, that's misjudged. And down it goes. And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. Okay, let's head over to the first par 3 on the course, the fifth hole.
A challenging little par 3 down the hill, deep bunker on the right-hand side that could see a fair amount of action. When the pin's on the left, it's go time. Pin back right, watch out.
Not bad. Well, this would be a good putt to make to move into the top 5. Ooh. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. Now, that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Now 4 back after that hole. Well, the 6th at TPC Summerland isn't a long par 4, Rich, but it's a challenging one.
No bunkers on this hole, a unique feature. However, desert everywhere. Take out a fairway metal, maybe even low driver, chase it up the fairway. Second shot to a plateau style green. There's a little backstop at the back of this green that you can use when the pin is in the back portion of it. That dog will hunt.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. 4 strokes off the lead. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Outstanding shot. High quality.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Putting for birdie here. Ah. 6 feet remaining to the cup. That one went by with a bit of speed, didn't it? A bogey putt awaits. Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa from moments ago. Lining up for his third now. And after that effort, that's how it looks. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. Well, Rich, at the 7th, are the big hitters thinking of carrying the corner here?
Only the biggest hitters in the game have any thoughts of carrying those trees down the left-hand side. Mere mortals like us bail it out to the right, find the heart of the fairway, and just a short second shot back up the hill. It's birdie time.
All right, clubbing up.
Lovely effort, that. 8 feet to the cup.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
That's disappointing. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
Tough to tell because the break is so slight, but it will move left.
Hit a house. 4 feet to the cup. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
I ain't never really like the Strinders Open anyway. It's best. Fuck that shit. Some bullshit.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Oh. This is a par putt. Currently at +3 for the event. Well, the 9th at TPC Summerlin is one of the big scoring holes. Got to take advantage here.
thread the needle off the tee. You got a bunker left and trees out to the right-hand side. From there, players that are going to go for it, they're going to find a bunker that is protecting the green on the short side and out to the right-hand side as well. If you find the green in 2, job well done.
Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? Rich, I know you love being here in Vegas, perhaps for different reasons than watching the golf tournament, but while we're here at the tournament, tell me a bit more about Shriners' impact on the game and this entire region.
Luke, I fail to see what you mean by that. I think Vegas is a very nice, wholesome city that I do enjoy coming to visit. But the golf course is fantastic. It's held at TPC Summerlin every single year, and it used to be the venue where they had the last round, but now every round is here. And I think the players enjoy that. I think they like being at the same golf course each and every day. They get a feel for it, and I think that's why the scores historically year in and year out are so much lower than they were in the past. I think it's a really good opportunity to go out there and make a ton of birdies, but that's not the easiest thing to do, is it? Getting comfortable making 7, 8, 9 birdies around. Some players don't have that comfort zone. And so I'm always interested to see the players that get into that zone each and every day and are making that many birdies to see if they can sustain it for 4 straight days.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And he's moving up the leaderboard after that hole. As we start the second 9, Rich, it's a challenging start.
It's a quiet and soft little tee shot here at the 10th, but don't let it fool you. That bunker on the left and those trees on the right, they see a fair amount of action. Second shot plays slightly downhill to a green that historically chases away from you. Be mindful of that. Put plenty of spin on that second shot.
This is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
That's a shame. Got a little bit too much of that one. John, have you got a read on this one?
It looks like this one's moving to the left, I would say.
Well, that was a decently played hole, but unfortunately going to have to write down a bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And he'll drop to 3 over for the event. Well, the 11th is a strong par 4, isn't it?
It is. You have bunkers both left and right off the tee. A narrow landing area indeed. And the second shot is to a green that's hourglass in shape with a runoff area in the back that will bring bogeys and double bogeys into the equation.
Oh, that was pure. As we test ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Summerlin, what's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days. John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 8th.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Lining this one out from fairways. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
John, what's the line on this putt?
Well, the putt will start out pretty straight. Take a little turn to the right, nearing the hole.
5 feet coming up to the cup. The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Well, the tee shot at the 12th certainly asks you to position the ball very smartly.
It does. Driver normally not needed here as the fairway runs straight downhill towards that water. Lay it up out to the right someplace. A short, sometimes mid-iron required for that second shot. Keep it left because that green does tilt from left to right towards that water.
Well, this one's right at the pin. That's just inside the range.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Par putt coming up here. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Now 7 shots behind after that. Oh, we talked about scoring holes at TPC Summerlin, and 13 is where it really starts to get going.
Oh, open it up. Tee it high, let it fly, let the big dog eat. Whatever you say, do it. Give her full attention on this tee shot. Wide open fairway. And from there, the hole does dogleg a little bit from right to left. You have to carry some bunkers and some trees down that left-hand side if you're going to find the green. This is a bomber's delight right here. You're thinking birdie all day long.
Time now for the 4th shot. Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Oh, Dr. Chipinski strikes again.
An opportunity to make a par here. Sitting at 4 over for the day. '14 requires some real precision off the tee.
It does. A little devilish par 3 downhill. It's got runoff areas behind the green that you want no part of. You got to play it smart here. Find the heart of the green. Give yourself a good look for 2.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And a par putt awaits him. Trailing by 7 after that hole. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is one of my favourites, Rich. A drivable par 4.
The drivable par 4 all day long. If you miss it way left, though, you have some canyons that you may not like. But other than that, those bunkers that surround the green, all 5 of them are just fine. They're deep, but everything is uphill, and the green is usually soft enough to get the ball close no matter where the pin is located.
Yeah, that's a great play, Rich. Not quite on the dance floor, but a mighty drive.
Nearly finding the dance floor there, Luke, off the tee. Great stuff.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. So close. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is for par.
Bit too heavy-handed there. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. 16 is a terrific risk-reward par 5, Rich.
Very reachable. Find the fairway. Then you have a decision to make. Can I carry this water, and with what club? When it lands on the green, it's firm, it's nasty. It'll probably go over the green, but don't try and be a hero. Try and find anything in the back portion, even in the bunker is fine. Coming up short, that is obviously not very good.
Strong play, going for it.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going for it in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Now let's head to Tom Kim. 5 shots off the lead. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Would it be nice to make this putt? This is for eagle. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Looks like this one's going to go pretty hard to the right.
Ooh. 7 feet to the cup. That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. Currently at 4 over for the day. Well, after having a run of birdieable holes, we step up onto the 17th tee here at TPC Summerlin.
And it's a scary par 3 down the hill, water on the left-hand side. Most players bailing out to the right-hand side of the green, oftentimes finding that bunker, which then becomes a little dicey as that green goes from right to left towards that water.
Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Opting for the 6-iron. An opportunity for a birdie here. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Always love a strong 2-shotter to finish any round of golf, and the 18th at TPC Summerlin is exactly that.
18 at Summerlin is a long hitter's dream. The further down the left-hand side you can go, carry that canyon, the shorter your second shot is. From there, you've got a green that is long, narrow, with water on the left-hand side. Distance control with your second shot is an absolute must.
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going right to left here.
Ooh. Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And as he makes that putt, he won't be making a run at the leaders just yet, but through to the weekend, he's playing quite nicely. There are still some players out on the course, but right now, it's looking good for him.
That's what's up. They let me slide, you feel me? You know what
There
I'm
you have
saying?
it.
Y'all already
I'll be
see
pleased with that, just sneaking through the cut line.
what it
Yeah,
was.
sometimes
You
you
know
just
what
have
I'm saying?
weeks
That's
like
what
this
it
where you
is. It
just
ain't gonna
try and
change. That's what it's
scrap your
gonna
way
be.
through. You make the
You know what
cut,
I'm saying?
and
It's
all of a
written
sudden you
down
go out
right
tomorrow
there.
morning, you
+3.
find something, you post yourself a
You
good
feel
number
me?
on Saturday. The sky's the limit from there, Luke.
It was ugly.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of
Greens
myself,
was
Luke
funky.
Elby, Rich
The
Bean,
hose was
Henny
funky.
Koyak, and John McCarthy,
You had to
plus
bring
all the
your
hard-working
AAA game
folks
out
behind
there
the
for the
action
damn
at 2K
Shriners
Sports.
Open.
Thanks for tuning in.
That's some
Look forward to your
bullshit.
company
I
next time.
ain't never liked Shriners Open. It's all good. Yeah, you know, getting to the cash on that grass, slinging that iron. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing to be alive. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to try to shake back on that next one, you know what I'm saying? Boost our morale up. Get your morale up, but we got to stay humble a little bit. If I come away with the trophy, that's cool. If not, shit, lay the fun. You feel me?